Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You are now tuned in to the greatest of all time, the greatest of all time.
A beautiful day for us to take a look at this little contraption. This here is the Tekken Evo 300. Quite the rig. And if you're curious what happened to it after 400 kilometers and whether it's even worth buying one of these, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, of course donate a little something to the Ukrainian Armed Forces, and as always, let's roll. Reviews aren't really my thing, but I still want to show you what the Chinese moto industry has in store for us in 2025. This is the kind of machine we've got. Visually, it all looks pretty decent. If you're blind like me and don't know where to look. But now we're going to take a look at the stuff they won't show you, and the stuff you should be looking at when picking out a bike like this. One more time. This is the Tekken Evo 300. The Chinese definitely lied. It's not 300cc, you'd be lucky if it's 275. Here's the dash, lights up all fancy. Takes about half an hour for the animation to finish. But hey, it finishes. The current mileage? 442 kilometers. Time display works, everything's good. Nice backlighting. This is how the position lights look. It's got these fog lights too. Speaking of those, why is the bike here? Well, after 400 kilometers, those fog lights already had to be soldered twice. Says a lot about the quality of this miracle machine. It's got full circle backlighting, trendy sequential turn signals. Just the way you like it, as long as they can sell it to you. Right now, this thing goes for around $2,000 on the market. Handguards, supposedly to protect from branches. Do they even work? No clue who thought it was smart to put turn signals inside them. First trip into the woods and that plastic bit gets whacked by the first branch. Then you're wondering how much it'll cost to fix that blinker just to keep it looking nice. Is it worth it? Hard to say. Brakes. Dual piston calipers in the front, but no name. So yeah, braking feels confusing. We'll see when we get to riding. In the back, slightly bigger but single piston caliper. At least they're both disc brakes, front and back, since this is supposed to be a 300, so that's a plus. The engine is a Zongshan, and for those paying attention, yeah, something doesn't quite add up. Seems like it was supposed to be from a different manufacturer, but that's not the worst. Zongshan is actually one of the more reliable Chinese engine makers. It's the 175 FMJ with a balance shaft, not as noisy as those without one. 6-speed gearbox, 520 chain, which is fine for this kind of engine size, even if the 300cc is a fake. The brand of the chain? Unknown. Who knows if it came that way or if our miracle assemblers swapped it out. And oh, we do have some questions for them. Maybe they replaced the original with who knows what. Or maybe it came like that out of the box. Here's the key. Not sure if that's good or bad. You decide. It's alright. At least there's a key. One cool thing. This EVO 300? You won't find it in Ukraine. First clue. This label says Delis Cabids, something in Spanish. So I'm guessing it's meant for the European market. It's got a matte finish. Not the best in practice. Scratch it and repairs will cost you half the price of the bike. But it looks cool. Probably why it's sold. Air-cooled engine. But there's also an oil cooler. Good or bad? Depends. The fact that it's there suggests the gearbox might overheat. That's probably why they added a 6th gear. Peek inside. Nice grille. But the twin fenders? That's up to personal taste. I don't care much, but they definitely ripped off Ducati, 100%. Tires? Supposedly off-road. Even has an under-engine guard. But the rubber? Not for off-road, not for the highway, just useless. On pavement, it's noisy as hell, and after just 400 kilometers, the wear looks like it's done twice that. Doesn't inspire confidence. Now for the main question, the quality of this thing. Kind of rhetorical. It barely arrived and the owner was hyped. Then problems started. Not the manufacturer's fault. More like the guys who assembled it. It shows up, owner's excited. There's even a USB port, handy for charging. But it wiggles around like crazy. Great build quality, right? Then there's this. Owner calls me, says the dash is flickering. Calls the service guys. Hey guys, what gives? Why is it flickering? They show up, take a look. Yeah, it's fine. It'll go away. And off they go. Couple more days of riding, gets worse. Turns out they ran the wiring the wrong way, it got pinched somewhere. Day 2 or 3, Mike already had to repair the wiring. Our guys build them straight from the box, so if you buy one, ask to get it delivered in a crate and have it professionally assembled. Or do it yourself, then you'll know what's inside. The headlight came with protective film. Took it off, tried to clean off some silicone. Washed it with a generic cleaner, turned all cloudy like I hit it with paint thinner. Says a lot about the plastic quality. I bet the headlight's not going to last long. Fog lights already died twice. And here's another fun part. Rear swing arm is on a bushing, and it wiggles like this. Look inside the exhaust. Looks like it was cut with a handsaw. Amazing. Visually, looks great. But at 400 kilometers, when you've already got this many questions, you start wondering if you made the right choice. Carb is pretty well designed. Has a screw you can turn by hand. Carb itself is 30 millimeters. A PZ30, as the people say. So that's the deal. Don't know how long it'll run. We'll see how soon it shows up for repairs. That's everything I wanted to say. In short, this bike is not made for off-road. If you're planning to ride trails, look for a real dirt bike or something actually built for that. Because this one, it's clearly a street bike with an aggressive, sporty look. There's very little dirt bike DNA in it, and not much of it would survive any real off-roading. Through the woods? Maybe. Just to take a girl on a chill ride, listen to the birds? That's fine. The exhaust? Dual. Looks awesome. But anyone who knows bikes can tell. What dual exhaust on a single-cylinder engine? Purely cosmetic. Doesn't do anything. That's our little review. If you want to see this machine in action, might let me know. I'll beg the owner to show you whether it actually rides or not. Write your thoughts in the comments. Tell me what you think about this contraption. Time to say goodbye. As always, drop a like, hit subscribe, and if you can, a nice little donation to the Armed Forces of Ukraine. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.